Jeff. I'm a native New Yorker, but I've been living in the South for about 4 years now. Anybody been to the South? Yeah? I don't mean Brooklyn. I mean like the real South. I met some wild people there. I met someone down there who plays the harp. Yeah. And I said, what kind of gigs do you get as a harp player? He said, there's a lot of weddings and a lot of hospice. What a calendar this guy must have. Well, I'm going to be performing for people where their hopes and dreams are coming true, and then you have to do a wedding? By the way, a harp is a terrible instrument to be playing in hospice. If you come to in a moment of lucidity in the middle of your Alzheimer's haze, and you see somebody playing the harp, and you think you've crossed over, if you're clinging on to life with your translucent, bony hands, you need an instrument that's going to make you make a choice. Bagpipes. We need hospice bagpipes. You wake up and see bagpipes playing, you're either going to get up and get out, or you're going to lie down and get out. One of the two. I met somebody in the South, very musical in the South, who plays the cello. And he taught himself to play the cello from watching YouTube videos. Wild. Because I watched hundreds of hours of YouTube videos trying to teach myself how to fold a fitted sheet. And I could sooner fold a cello than the fitted sheet and a ball in the bottom of my closet every day. All right, let's get a little personal. I'm bisexual. I like men and boys. I am on the spectrum. Not little boys. Frat boys, right? It's weird to me that fraternities are so historically homophobic. Because I think gays, we were the first fraternity. A group of men bound together by a secret. I met a frat boy in the South who said to me, it's a real shame that you gay guys can't kiss when you have sex. I was like, is that a new county ordinance? What happened? It's like, nah, dude, because you guys do it from behind. I said, we can do it, missionary. He was shocked. I was like, haven't you seen gay porn? He's like, nah, bro, I don't watch gay porn, dude. I'm like, okay, but by accident. You've never seen gay porn by accident? He's like, no, dude, not even by accident. That's some bullshit. You order another onion rings, you gotta get a french fry sometimes, you know? I met a bunch of people who don't think that gay people should be allowed to have kids or adopt. I think this is fascinating. There was a study done on the Upper East Side, here in New York, and it turned out it didn't matter if the parents were 2 men, or 2 women, or a man and a woman, as long as the child was raised by a loving Jamaican nanny. Everything was fine. The gay won't run off with the 5 minutes you spend with your kid a week. Trust me, it's gonna be fine. I'm getting fucking old, man. I realized how old I was the other day when I noticed I've been keeping my Molly in my pill organizer. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday makes my hands feel good. Feel my hands! Yeah, I'm about to be 54 years old. Some people think I look younger. I'll share with you a skid tip. I've been doing this for years. Every morning, very first thing I do the minute I get out of bed is I don't have kids. Very first thing. Gotta do it every day. It's a regimen. People ask me if it's hard being a Jew in Tennessee. You know, not as hard as it was in Egypt, but you know, still What's it like being a Jew in Chattanooga? Well, at Walgreens, they sell menorahs in the Halloween section. Next to a skeleton. It's, I know, it's a little Auschwitz-y in L5. It's tough, you know? Met a bunch of folks in Chattanooga who know nothing about Judaism, never heard of matzah. If you don't know what matzah is, it's this terrible, tasteless cracker that Jews eat during Passover to remind us that when the Jews were cast out of Egypt, we had to flee so fast, we couldn't even wait for the bread to rise. Come on. I'm sure there were plenty of other baked goods that weren't done. We could be celebrating with cookie dough. We can have nice things. I went to a Portuguese restaurant in Chattanooga. No, I went to the Portuguese restaurant in Chattanooga. And they had something called Portuguese creme brulee. Who likes creme brulee? My favorite part of creme brulee is the tap-tap on the top. Right? This creme brulee, no tap-tap. They threw sugar on top of custard, and they said it was Portuguese creme brulee. I know, exactly. And I was like, oh, but then I did some research. It turns out in the 1400s, the Jews were cast out of Portugal. And maybe they had to flee so fast they couldn't wait for the creme brulee to set. Since you're talking about Jews and Judaism, you know how not too long ago, Adidas cut ties with Kanye West because of all the anti-Semitic remarks? People were outraged by the anti-Semitic remarks. And as a Jew, snaps to Adidas for breaking ties with Kanye. But Adidas hasn't cut ties with any of the children in the sweatshops who make the sneakers. They still have a collab going, you know? It's terrible. It makes me want to go to Bangladesh and go to these sweatshops and teach these kids how to talk some shit about the Jews. Then the Jews would be like, we would love these kids to make our sneakers. But they're raging anti-Semites. Wouldn't that be great if anti-Semitism ended child slavery? I mean, it'd be a confusing win for our side, I feel. You know what's big down in the South? Walmart. 2 people down there in the South who work at Walmart got married at Walmart. Yep, they did. And I was like, but then you know what? I was like, you know what? That's the first time Walmart didn't try to break up a workers' union. That's cool. Workers gotta stick together, right? You with me? Workers gotta stick together? That's right. That's why every time I see striking picketers, I always have my Uber driver home to show my support. All right, I'm Jeff Greenspan. Thank you very much. Good up your house. You can go over